Hello, viewers. You're welcome back to the Brigham Show. I'm always happy when I come here to share with you guys awesome stuff is going to change your business, bring guests that are doing awesome things in their destination. My guest for today is Muritala Yusuf. He's one of those guys who help people, businesses, talent entrepreneurs to grow in the digital marketing space. And today we are going to look at his story, success stories, what he has achieved, what he aspires to achieve in the future. We're going to look also at the entrepreneurial aspect of what he does, how he has been able to help so many people, help so many businesses. He's more of a social entrepreneur, of course. But if you have to go deeper, you realize that his social entrepreneurial aspect is more of the fact that he is engaging with his clients or with people he work with to help them get the best performance that they need in their business. So I'm really gonna bring Yusuf here so that he can talk to us more about what he does and how we can be part of his journey. You're welcome, Mr. Yusuf, the show.
Yeah. Hello. How are you doing?
I'm doing good. I'm doing good. I
Awesome.
I brand you as social entrepreneur. I don't know if that's the right way to talk.
Well, yeah, it's not wrong because everything we do is on the internet. So,
Yeah.
well, it's backed by the internet, and nowadays, you once you want to pass a message across, we are no more in the traditional era. So we are in the digital era. So where social. Yeah, I would say that.
Yeah. You're welcome to the show.
Yeah,
That,
pleasure.
that, it has
Nice having me.
been it has been a battle to have you here. You are busy. You are in Nigeria. My condolences. You lost your dad, and
No, it's my
hopefully
mom. It's
good
my
now.
mom. My
Oh,
dad is
your
still
mom.
alive. Yeah.
Oh, oh, daddy, forgive me. I want you to go through.
Dad is still strong.
Daddy, forgive me.
Yeah, no, it's
Yeah.
okay.
So, how was the trip?
Yeah, everything was fine. Yeah, we did all we can do, in respect to mom. And then yeah, everybody was there, family and friends that I've seen for a long time. Yeah, but everything went well, to be honest. We thank God for that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Um, you know, having you on this show is a game changer because what most of the things I do here is to help people or is to give exposure to businesses, and what you're doing is actually that core is in the core of business strategy that most small businesses or entrepreneurs or talents are looking for, to
Mm,
be outstanding in that stage, in that space, in the digital space.
mm,
Almost everyone want to go digital. They are looking for ways to grow their business online. But
mm,
you are doing this. Have been helping a lot of people, companies, to grow to give them an online presence. You help them to create content that make them outstanding in the digital space.
mm.
But we want to know, like, how you got started with all this, and or like, yeah, how you got started with all this. When was it? Was it? Did you like? This is what you study in school, or you just wake up someday and say, okay, I want to start doing this?
Well, yeah. Well, the question is a little bit interesting, but what I would say is everything I am today, everything I do today is uh, a kind of passion, I would say. And also, it, when I started as a photographer, and then uh, from there, the the real me start to evolve. You know, from photography. Of course, I had experience in Nigeria. My brother is also a cinematographer. I learned a lot from him. And then from there, I traveled abroad. I started to develop my, craft. I start to work with people, passionately. I had to, read a lot of online resources to develop myself. Then from there, I transit to honing my own different platforms. I started blogging. I started understanding the craft of digital marketing, and from there, I started evolved to being search engine optimization specialist. In digital marketing. I start to build website myself. I start to all of these things, to be honest, with little or no, you know, in the
Mm,
class,
the class.
education and all those kind of things. I learned everything. I bought courses online. I bought free courses, even some paid ones like that. So to develop myself. Yeah. So that
Okay.
is how it all started, even with working with people. So from photographer, I transit to making my own blog like that. From there, I start to understand the craft of digital marketing. So now I can boldly say I can give results to anyone who wants my service. So
Wow, wow. You you live in Finland, if I'm correct.
is that?
You live in Finland, if I'm correct.
Yes, yes. I live in Helsinki,
Yeah, in
Finland. Yeah,
Helsinki. Yeah.
yeah.
uh, you know, we have this notion that it's difficult to start a business or to be successful as an entrepreneur
Hmm,
in Finland. As a foreigner who migrated to Finland. So
hmm.
can you tell us a little bit? Um, is it like you mentioned this is a passion? Was it as a result of you trying to do what you like back then in Nigeria, or what you think will help you achieve what like achieve your goals in Finland?
You mean uh can you structure the? I
Okay,
missed something. I think I missed something,
okay.
so I don't answer wrongly.
You being in Finland, and
Yes.
before Finland, you mentioned this is like you started with photography, which was a passion, and now you got into search engine optimization,
Optimization.
building website. Was it as a way out for you to say, okay, I found myself in a country where I cannot do what I was what I was
Mm,
taught in
mm,
Nigeria, so now I
mm.
have to look for something that I can like that will suit me in Finland. So do you get it now?
Yes. Well, I think what I brought in to the Western world. I started, my first country was Belarus. Anyways,
Okay.
then I moved from Belarus to Estonia. Then from Estonia, then I transferred to Finland. That was the journey. You understand? So throughout the process, it was a process of self-discovery and brand building for me. You understand? So as I said, the photography skill I have also paved way for me even when I got to Finland. You understand? I got to Finland, and then it wasn't anything like a surprise that okay, I'm changing my true self, my passionate self to the community. It was all the way around. I brought something into the community, and I started to build my brand in that aspect. So that
Oh,
that that that, that, that is what I'll be able to say about this uh yeah kind of thing that you're talking about. But I don't know if
okay.
I answered the question
Yeah,
correctly, but
you
that
answer
that
the
was
question because because usually like know what you're doing, you're passionate about it. You like you mentioned, it's your passion. But usually, we have to change. Okay, I cannot do this. Maybe I was a lawyer back then, and now I cannot be a lawyer anymore. I have to do so. I'm just
it
trying to
wasn't the
bring.
case for myself.
Okay, okay,
I
okay,
I
okay.
came in, and that is what I'm still doing. I'm just coming in with different innovations, different
Oh,
services, different things that I can deliver solution for. So, I'm evolving. That's what they say. So I came in still in the same industry. Remember, photography, cinematography, social media, all of these are core.
yeah.
You can't remove photography from digital marketing. You can't remove
No way.
content from, yeah, you get. So everything is still under, and that is the mission. That's my own mission, that I want to have all of these core thing in this entertainment industry. You see,
Wow.
I'm working with dancers. You see, I'm working with artists. You see, I'm working with small businesses. You understand? That's the goal. That's the plan. And I'm just hoping for the best to keep
Yeah.
growing. And that's just it.
So tell us more about the business
In general, right?
in general. Yeah.
Yeah, well, I'm into photography. As I said, it's been fine. I've worked with several people in and out of Finland. Videography, I have a core interest with dancers. I create, and musicians. I create videos for dancers and also create videos for musicians. I'm in the digital marketing side of it. I develop websites, and then also, no, when I say develop, I build website
Yeah.
because I'm
Yeah.
not a programmer. So
Yeah.
yeah, I build websites with content management software, um, specifically WordPress, and then I also do search engine optimization. So that those are what I do. Apart from that, it's just the side hustle. In Finland, you
Yeah.
need to have a side hustle.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
So
I'm into
you,
logistics also as a side hustle.
okay. You talk about creating videos for artists. What kind of videos? Is this like
Music videos.
music videos? Okay. Wow.
Music. Yeah.
Wow. That's cool. That's a talent that I think most people want to get. I
Yeah.
myself, I want, I wish to have the talent to create music, because creating music is something else. Creating videos, but music, that's something else.
Yeah.
So kudos for that. So if you are an artist or you are a musician and you want someone to, get started with you, in your journey, then I think you can reach out to this guy. You know, you, of course, it's not free. You have to pay something. So, maybe like not something like
We can
you,
work with your
you
budget.
can work with your budget. So
Yeah.
I love how you guys always say that we can work with your budget. The quality you need, or the quality you get, it will gonna be based on your budget. Right.
That's what it is.
So now, I know that, or most people are aware of the fact that it is so difficult for small businesses, especially artists, to get that exposure they need in the
Mm.
in the early stages. So how do you go about taking artists from that brand, branding them in the first place, then linking their brands to their music, and at the same time exposing them, using your techniques through content creation and management?
Uh, I think one of the main artists that I've worked with is called uh, his name is Kelebin. You understand? He's an international artist, yeah, Afrobeat, and I've also worked with a few of the artists. Also, yeah, I've worked with Stacey, and I've also had some few meeting with those that are serious but not taking action. You understand? But
Yeah.
the process is uh, we look at what is going on with them and create strategies. You understand? So the key thing is brand building. You want to build your brand. It's you need to show the people who you are and deliver. The music is your talent, the music is your craft, but you need to make sure you are well packaged. You understand? And that's what we do. That's what I advise. You understand? But the process. Let me just talk about the process, but not how the engagement is with the people.
Yeah.
You understand?
Okay.
The process is we go through the portfolio, we go through the socials, we go to the social media and everything. So from there, we tend to understand what their typical fans are. You understand? Because before you sell anything to anyone, you need to understand where they're from, what they love, what the interest, and all of those data needs to be understood via their platform. Some artists don't look at the analytics. We do as a
Yeah.
specialist. You understand? We look at all of those, numbers, where people are coming from, who are the most interactive person on your profile, all of those. So then you'll be able to understand the kind of music you want to create to to be appealing to them. So then after that, we just put all of the digital marketing aspect in place. If they have a website, we optimize. If they don't, we look at what channel should they double down on, so that from there they can grow and expand. You understand? So digital marketing, the process is quite it's not complicated, but people don't pay attention to it. It's all of these little things that has to be put in place, like talking about your consistency on the social media, your platform. We make sure that all those things are in place, and
Okay.
from there the stream starts to coming. You got to get more loyal fans and all of those. So it's kind of consistent and structured process to make an artist get that exposure they need. So that's what I do. And for me personally, like now, I have a platform that is dedicated to promoting fast rising artists. Those are the kind of opportunity, you understand, that we present to artists. We tell them, okay, yeah, we need to distribute your music to this, and this, so that we can attract these fans for you. You need to have that regular stream on your Spotify. You need to have regular visit on your YouTube. You need to have people, coming in, all of those stuff. And yeah, that's what I do. That's what I try my best to do for local artists. But few are responding, many are not. So there's little to what I can do in that aspect of the local artist. But internationally, the brand music video hype that I have is growing, and then we are expanding, and expanding. So
Let's
yeah.
let's take a little bit with the local artists. I believe we're talking about Finland now.
Yes.
What do you think is holding them back?
Um, well, I had an interview yesterday about this same topic. There has been a lot of misconception, or will I say misconception? A lot of issues going on with the local artist, in terms of finance, in terms of sustainability, and then yeah,
Sustainability.
well-being and everything. So I think one of the key thing is the perception that Finland is not their market. You understand? One, that is locally, but to change that kind of a thing, that's where the digital marketing comes in, which doesn't limit you, rather elevate you. You are in Finland doesn't mean you have to create music for Finns. It doesn't mean you have to create music for uh, everyone in here alone. You are creating the music for the world. You understand? So I think the lack of understanding is what the issue is now. That artists think, oh, we have been here for almost 2 years, nothing, no gig, they didn't book me, nothing, like, no, that's the wrong perception. if you're diligent, if you're putting out your content regularly, a lot of them are not consistent, as I said. So once you put all of those things in place, I mean, you are going to attract people. So is the mindset that is the problem that I think. Apart from other things that okay, lack of time because they need to go hustle, they need to pay their bills and all of those, So as I was also sharing in the last interview, the interview I had yesterday, that artists should also invest in some things that can give them, passive income so that they can support their music. Not only like going to 9 to 5, which is gonna which is not gonna give them time to create music, time to be consistent on their social media. You understand? So those are a little bit complicated, but the key issue is finance and mindset.
Yeah, I love the way you present this today. I mean, you've made my week. You say this. I remember when I started my show.
Yeah.
Back then I had no knowledge when it comes to media. Like I was going online doing stuff, but I didn't have this like the knowledge I have now. Like
Hmm.
unlike you, I had to go online to learn a lot of to acquire a lot of skills, buy courses on Udemy, and get there. And uh,
Hmm.
I I at one point I was really discouraged. I didn't have that other means
Hmm.
to say, okay, right now I'm going to stop this. I'm going to stop this. I'm going to do I'm going to stop doing this. I'm not getting any clients. I'm not getting
Hmm.
people attention. But I had a focus. I had a goal that I told myself I have 5 years, and I'm still in the 5 years. I have 5 years to first 2 years to build my brand,
Hmm.
then three years to build a business. And
Awesome.
exactly, I've built a brand, and now I'm building the business.
Hmm.
I didn't do this by looking at Finland. I do this by looking at my future. And as you mentioned,
Hmm.
I engaged myself in so many programs that gave me residual income. I People always ask me like, how do you survive? I survive
Hmm.
through residual income. You
Hmm.
know, mostly it's residual income. Because if I'm talking to you right now, then I know I'm not going to think, okay, am I going to go to
I
work
need
today?
to go get.
You know, I
Yeah.
I know how I'm going to pay my bills. I know how I'm going to do
Hmm.
stuff. So what you mentioned, it's really something I think those who really want to succeed should think of, like, how can I do things differently? How coming to you like Yusuf, you've mentioned things like this. How can I survive? How can I do this, do that, and be outstanding in what I do? So I think this show is something that most people should watch. I mean, the particular episodes,
Yeah.
what you mentioned. Now, looking at the mindset of people, yeah, especially in Finland, you are getting more attention because you never give up. You're following your passion. What do you think in the industry, or in like what do you think of the mindset, or how they portray out international talents here in Finland who are struggling to make ends meet with their talents? How do you think they are working towards helping them? Or I don't know, like, are there some measures that is put forth to support this artist? Or is the mindset that, okay, because they don't have the proper thinking, or they don't want to could be committed, so we're going to abandon them? So what is being done to get people involved in all this?
Um. Uh. To be honest, to be honest with you, uh, the key people who actually got interest in our local artists, no, basically international artists, locally based here, they are tired already. I'm not
But
speaking just because I just want. I feel like thinking. People have had several meetings People are tired already because there is no response from the artist, because we haven't seen any artist who is ready to move, who is ready to move, who is ready to be helped. You understand? So that's the issue. That's the issue. Now, there are different things in place. One, we have, for example, um, what is his name? These diaspora Glit
Magazine.
magazine. Yes,
Okay.
the guy has been a very hardworking guy, working with almost all of the internationals in Finland, including all sector, local
Yeah.
business, artists, and like that. Our artists are not responding. Our artists are not ready to be helped. If it is a
They, they are not ready to be.
misperception,
They're not ready
yes,
to. They're not ready to be held.
yeah, yes, they are not ready. I don't know why. I've done this in the music sector for almost 5 years in Finland. Music Video Hype, which is my brand, has been in existence for over 5 years.
Wow.
Now we are. I actually wanted to be like core artist in Finland, to be known all over Europe. That was my intention. You understand? To be recognized all over Europe. Few of them that worked with me at some point got that recognition. That is aside. You understand? But a lot of them are not taking advantage of it. You understand? We have one. We have Think Africa, who are also organizing different consultation for artists. A lot of them will say, okay, go register, go put your slot in there, so that you can understand the craft, you can understand the business side of being a musician. It's not all about going to the studio, record, release. No, there are other side of it that needs to be put together for you, and you can't do it alone. A lot of helping hands are here like this, but none of the artists is raising their hands, sorry.
Yeah.
So it's structures are in place, opportunities are there, but they are not taking advantage of it. That's the issue. That's the problem. There are structures. I can say, I can keep mentioning different people. Even Afrogain now. Afrogain, I don't know, maybe you understand, you are aware of it. Afrogain is also a streaming platform that helps to elevate the culture, to spread it abroad. Strictly African music, but still, we don't have artists who are registering. You beg them to register to upload their songs. How can we do this? The structures are in place. I bet you the structures are in place, but
Or,
none of them are
or,
taking advantage of it.
or maybe they are not well informed. And this also takes me back to,
Yeah, this is also another avenue. I
yeah.
hope most of them are going to watch this show so that they know that structures are in place. They need to just take action and talk to the right people.
And what baffles me, most people who like really need this help,
Hmm.
they are confused, or they have low esteem. And
Hmm.
usually is I always say, when you find yourself in an environment that people you connect with, people you surround yourself with, is going to determine how successful you are going to be in whatever endeavor you're striving for. You
Hmm.
know, the most artists in the community or small businesses, you already mentioned, they don't want to go.
Hmm.
They are convenient where they are. Like I mentioned back then, that there are these platforms, and most of these platforms, they offer visibility for free.
Hmm.
That you can just like, if someone can come to you and say, okay, Yusuf, I've been able to get 5,000 euros. What
Hmm.
can we do to give me the exposure I need? Well,
Hmm.
when you hear the word, when the reason why they are discouraged is because They think that if say they are gonna put money in it, they want to be sure that they're gonna be successful. It doesn't happen like that.
There
You
is no
cannot.
there is no
It's not.
assurance anyway. Let me cut you. Sorry to cut you.
Yeah,
This is a
yeah, yeah,
discussion. I believe it's a discussion rather than an interview because,
yeah. It's a discussion. Yeah,
um, yeah. So when you talk about like that, like okay, getting a budget and then they want to be sure. Those are the tips in the music industry. You can't have assurance for exposure. Rather, you can have consistency and good brand building that will yield unexpected result. The result that will blow your mind. You understand? So another thing is there, once you have the money, anybody promising you 1 million views probably just want to take your money
yeah.
because they're just going to take the money, they go back end, pumping some boards into your system, and the number is just achieved. You understand? So, but people see, once artists sees those who are ready to work with them hands in hand, that's the problem. That is a problem. I don't know. Is it like lack of trust? Maybe that's one issue.
Maybe yeah, that's one issue. Yeah.
Yeah. So that could be, you understand? Who knows? You understand? So all of these things we're just pointing out. You get. So nobody will be able to give you a guaranteed view. If you have that as an artist, then be rest assured that it's not gonna be the the genuine one.
I love that. Viewers, if so you're joining us right now, I'm with Muritala. Is it Tala or not
Muritala
Tala?
Yusuf.
Muritala Yusuf. Let me not, be sued here for. I'm with Muritala Yusuf, and he's a digital marketing specialist. He helps artists, he helps small businesses, he helps musicians to grow, to grow in the social media space. It also help people to build their brands, from start to nothing. It's more working more with national talent and live in Finland. And from our conversation, I've realized that we share common values, and we are seeing the same challenge that is going on in our communities. And I think it's not only here in Finland. Wherever you are, I believe if say you are an artist or artists or musicians for that matter, they
Yeah.
face challenges. Especially in my country, they don't make money. They just they'll go
Mm.
to somewhere. They'll tell them bring $2,000 euros, and I'm gonna produce your music. And so what? What will happen? They don't know that they have to start building the brand. So I
There has
think
to be
what
structure. There has to be
structured, yeah,
structure, you
you know.
know, for the business to. Well, they usually say also that artists actually don't know that they are doing a business.
That's the thing. They don't know. All they want
Yes.
is they want to get to be hype and become famous, and they don't know.
No, there
They
are
think
structures.
they
Yeah.
think they for some reason I think artists think when they make more views it means they have money. I don't know.
Well,
Is that the
how
case?
much how much does Spotify pay artists in royalty?
That,
0.00 something per view, maybe 1 million view, and you like about 10,000 something, you know? So, but to get 1 million views is not easy. 1 million real fans, real views, real promotion, it's not easy. There are structures to it. You understand? And as I've said, it has to start from your knowing your core audience. From there, where are they coming from? Where are they located? From there, start building your brand to be appealing to those kind of audience. From there, you need to have structure, team. If you don't have a team, probably you you are still kidding as an artist. You still way not ready for the business side of it. So
uh,
if you want to stay either on the brand level and leave the business side, then you're just gonna do your passion, just getting maybe 200 after some view from Spotify, in royalty and all those kind of thing. that level, that business side of it is the thing, is the key thing, where you have to have your PR in place, your team members, working, your directors, people who look at your social media critically for you, consistency, looking at all of those, your the people who go out to book event for you, who go out to market you, you understand, to get gigs and all of those, you know there is a lot to do, but there are small things that you can easily put team, people who have your interest at heart. Talk to people. You understand? Talk to
Yeah.
them. If I'm talking to you like, oh, I love your song, anything you want me to do, we can help you. Those are the kind of people who you want to call, like, hey, what can you do? Okay, this is what
Yeah.
I'm looking. I'm expecting to have like maybe 5 gig. Set a goal, 5 gig this year. How can we make it happen? What can we do? Can you be
Yeah.
part of my team? What can you do? Talk percentages. People, we don't need to be greedy here. Talk
Yeah.
percentages. Talk shares.
Yeah.
Are people willing to invest in you as an artist?
Yeah.
Ask
Yeah.
them, do you want to invest in me if money is the problem? You understand? Do you want to invest in me? Okay, anything we get at the end of the year, okay, 15% goes to you. If you want to hire a manager, hire competent manager. Those
Yeah.
are the things that makes a music business. Those are the things that make an artist, not just, oh yeah, they book you to one underground birthday party. They are part of it, but there are still more our artists can achieve. You understand? And we need to bring out this culture. We need to be performing. See all of these mini festivals here. You need to let them know that here, Afrobeat. Let's give it to them. Let's let them
Yeah.
taste it. You understand? So that's what, like, the whole thing is. Yeah,
So, so
it's
look,
it's interesting.
looking at the future, what do you think is your 5 years vision?
My 5 years, in the next 5 years, I want to have a media house. That's what my goal is. I have a media house where we're gonna have, you know, different part of it, production, musicians be able to step in, record without, breaking the bank, you know, photography is on there, just media house. You know what I mean?
No, I know
You
what you
can
mean because
yeah,
yeah, I know what you mean.
you can produce, we can promote, you know we can make an artist. Once you come in, you're talented, we work with you, we negotiate, we sign contract, all of those things is what I see myself like settling to have. You understand? Among all other business. So
Yeah.
that's what.
Now this is a personal question for me. Like it's a question for me. I love the entertainment industry a lot. Of course,
Awesome.
someone would say I'm part of the entertainment industry, of course, but I love this industry a lot and want to get fully in it as an investor and also as someone who want to promote promote
Fast
artists
rising
or
artist.
musicians. How do you think I should go about that?
Uh
Did you get my
well,
question?
y- yeah, I got it. I got the question. To be part of, to invest in a talent, you understand, it's, you need to choose them yourself. You understand? Except they come to you when you have been pitched to. That is another thing. But if you really truly want to invest in someone, I think, uh different platforms are there where you can, scout for talent. You understand? So I think it's just to approach them. This is what I want to do. I want to take you to the next level. Are you ready? That's the thing. And you lay down your criteria. Okay, at the end of the year, we want to have this. At the end of the year, the second year, we want to have this. Okay, we're gonna be pumping in money. Are you ready to create consistently? You understand? So any artist that is not consistent, any artist releasing single, maybe one single every year, they are not ready. Those kind of thing, you don't invest in such thing. So we're talking about artists who want to release even every 3 months, bringing out new, fresh beats, fresh information, fresh good music. You understand? Those are the things you want to look at. And then there are a lot of, I think there are a lot of platforms also who have the list of artists. You can also jump on music video. I mean, you have a lot of artists in place. You know, there are local artists here that really needs money. They really needs money. If you want some list, I can provide it to you. You check them out, and then I think there are a lot of them that can really make make it big, you know, even outside of Finland.
Okay, okay. No, looking at that now, what if there's someone out there who doesn't know anything about music, but they want to invest in music? Do you think you are the right person to work with? You know that they can
Yeah,
go through you.
yeah, you can work with
You know.
me. You can work
Okay,
with me. Yeah, you can work with me. We think everything through. Yeah,
okay, okay. Because I see there's a lot of opportunities in that industry. And
there
finally,
is.
what do you think about NFTs for artists? If you know what NFTs are,
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Well, it's blockchain and everything. It's coming up. You know,
are you planning to have
uh,
your own NFTs?
you know, before anybody wants to buy a commodity, I think it's something that you need to have attained some level of popularity and loyal kind of fans, so that it maintains its value while staying in the blockchain. So NFT, I love the concept. It's really, really, really booming now. Artists, you need to focus. You need to start positioning yourself. You know, different things. Even to the level of, like, it's not even all about like the graph, the design or anything. You can all of your rights can be in the blockchain, and you can sell, you can transfer it to different people. uh, the technology is just blowing my mind, to be honest.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah,
how I wish I have like money to buy some prospective NFT, so that I can keep, and when everything becomes the mainstream, I think that is when people are going to be rushing in. But I think now artists need to also be looking at it. How can I take advantage of it? How can I position myself so that I can I can have that fan base where when I release an NFT in the marketplace, people will rush it, people will buy it. So it's just like having your merchandise, basically in the digital form. So yeah, yeah, I think it's an interesting
I'm
thing.
heavily invested into NFTs project NFT platform. So as you mentioned, I recommend artists to look at it, and it's something that might be a game changer for them someday in the future.
Yeah, yeah.
And you said building the fan base now, the loyal fan base now is good, and using people like you, using your services is gonna give them that um, um, opportunity to grow their network, grow um, their fan base, grow their
Mm.
business, and because the more you have business, the more you get money, and the more you get money, the more you can expand. So I think
That's
what
true.
what you're doing for artists and also individual businesses is really cool. And guys, I think we have come to the end of the show so far. But before we go,
Awes-
I
Awesome.
will have to ask Yusuf something. I want him to say something to you guys, to transform your mind. he mentioned something here about people who don't have confidence anymore. They feel as if
Hmm,
everything is going against them. They have tried for
hmm,
2 years, it didn't work, it didn't make no one call them for an interview or call them, okay,
hmm,
I love your gig and so on.
hmm,
But I think from what he's mentioned here today, something is wrong somewhere, something is not right somewhere, and it's not your fault. No, it's just that
hmm,
you need to look for someone who can do that job more better than you, someone who can um, take you through a process,
hmm.
to give you that exposure, help you in the business aspect, and make you outstanding from other artists. So Yusuf, I think I'm almost
You're rounding it up already. I think that's just it. You
yeah,
know,
ready, ready. So
if something is not working for you, that shows you need an helping hands. You've tried 2 years, 3 years, and you can break through. That means you need, and that's the reason why consultants are there. Talk to people. They will open your eyes. You understand? For me now, it's about over 5 years in the music industry. You understand? I've not gotten enough experience, but I can still add value to you. Feel free, talk to me, express yourself, then we can see where we can help you. Even though I can help you 20%, it's still part of it. That's the journey. It's consistency. You will meet a lot of people who are going to impact you in different aspects. You understand? So be open-minded, stay focused, prove that you got it, you got the talent. Then a lot of people you're going to attract. You understand? And how can you prove it? Being consistent, right? You have to create. You have to create. Don't leave that vacuum. Create, create, create. Even though you're gonna have like 6 months break in between, what are you doing with your social media? Engage with your audience. Put out something, maybe go live sometimes, talk to people, like so all of those things come together. And yeah, I think everything you can build confidence. Even with the little engagement online, you come live, confidence comes in. You know, like that, you tend to enjoy the craft. And yeah, I think that would be what I would say.
yeah, thanks so much, Yusuf Muritala, no, no,
Muritala.
Muritala, Muritala.
Yes.
Okay, I always find
Awesome.
difficulties pronouncing names. Yeah, but I think I'm getting good at that. I'm getting good at it, pronouncing now
Awesome. Awesome.
those names. Thanks so much for coming to the show. Um,
I really
it's an honor
appreciate
to have
your
you.
invite.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank
Viewers, we have come to the end of the show. I'm always, like happy whenever I bring someone who shares similar values with me, someone who is out there helping people, growing businesses, helping artists, helping entrepreneurs. You know, his passion is to see you grow. His passion is to create content that will help you grow in what you do. And I believe that connecting with someone like this, wherever you are, is working also internationally. So wherever you are, Cameroon, Nigeria, Ghana, Germany, France, anywhere in the world, you can connect with Yusuf, and he will help you, process by process to give you that exposure and help you in the business aspect. Music is not all about you going out there singing and for people to listen to you and for you to get views. It's something that has to do with you building a brand and for you building a community that will have loyal fans, people who are gonna look at you as someone they want to follow, someone they want to, learn from, someone they want to always, promote, and be by their side. So bringing him here, I think, will help those of you who have artists. So if you're watching from Facebook, tag any artist you know. If you're watching from um, YouTube, share with any artist you know, anyone who is coming up. Not only artists, he is also helping small businesses. He build website, he help in SEO, search engine optimization. For those of you who don't know, it is to make your business, be seen on Google. So when people go on Google and search on certain keywords, your business will be appeared. You know, like they will see you when they search for similar stuff. So I think talent like that is something that we need to stand behind and push forward. And those of you who are coming here for the first time, please do consider subscribing to our YouTube channel. Is the Beton Media. Just go on YouTube, search the Beton Media. That's how you can promote on this platform. In the future, we're gonna have a lot of stuff, a lot of guests, awesome guests who are gonna share similar content with you. The idea here is to see you grow, to see you build a sustainable environment for yourself, build a business, something that you're gonna look tomorrow and say, yeah, I got this knowledge. And this guest who came to the Beton show, they said something that helped me to achieve this. This will make us happy. This will make us really good. And for those of you who want to come on the show, please do reach out to me. I'm going to bring you here to the show. If you want us to have a meeting to grow your business, I'm a coach, I'm a mentor. I can coach you, help you. Also, you want someone to advertise, to promote your business, you can use this platform as well to promote your business. Until then, guys, I wish you all the best. Take good care of yourself. Don't forget, you're going to be done. Bye bye.